Marjanovic. And from Belgium, the brothers Ronnie and Kim Huybrechts.
Who's going to make it through to the World Cup semi-finals? Ronnie, you predict the result. Join us on Twitter at Sky Sports Darts, the place to be. All the players on stage, but singles one match will be Kim Huybrechts against Tonči Restović. Singles two, Ronnie Huybrechts against Robert Marjanovic. The Huybrechts brothers in fine form with that 5-1 win over Australia. But these two, the Croatian pairing of Restović and Marjanovic, have been a class act. You'd have to say though, Kim Huybrechts will be a strong favourite to win this first singles match. Your commentators Wayne Mardle and Nigel Pearson.
Dave, thanks, good afternoon and welcome along. The first of the quarter-finals about to get underway, and Tonči Restović of Croatia, it has to be said, not been too impressive. He's been carried many times by Marjanovic along the way to the quarter-finals. And we know all about Kim Huybrechts, of course, one of the four men, one of the glamour boys of the PDC circuit these days. But it's Restović to get us underway. It is the best of 7 legs in these singles matches. This is the first singles game of the competition, the first time that the singles have been brought into play at the quarter-final stage here at the Betfair World Cup of Darts. But it's so difficult to see anything but a Kim Huybrechts victory to get us underway here.
Yeah, and the Croatian team have been a bit crafty. Most teams have put, well, every team, apart from the Croats, have put their number one player on first. But they've decided not to do that. Marjanovic will play Kim's brother Ronnie in the second single.
Marjanovic has been astonishing. He hits the treble 20 with great regularity. His finishing is awesome as well. So watch out for him against Ronnie Huybrechts. But just to add to that, Ronnie Huybrechts played superbly last night in the win over Australia, which wasn't just a win, but it was a 5-1 win, and Ronnie Huybrechts was everything that this man is as well. He was just as good as his brother.
101 average in a doubles match. That is superb. You have to be playing as a pair then. Two individuals do not average over a ton.
100.
Well, we see Tonči yesterday missed some darts at tops. They were woeful, and I spoke to him after, and he said they slipped. When it was the pressure, they slipped. So I'm hoping that the pressure doesn't get to him today. Playing on his own, he's got more chance of failing. Let's be honest, because Marjanovic has carried him in most matches. He's obviously a great player, otherwise he wouldn't be here.
Another one of those that do nicely for Kim.
105.
Now Restović to hold his throw. Hits the treble first time. Tops to take the lead. Wow, the real Tonči Restović has arrived.
Well, I said yesterday, he threw some woeful darts at tops because they slipped. That didn't slip, did it? Bang, bang, 57 tops. Now that will settle him down.
Should be a great afternoon, these quarterfinals.
58.
First of 4 legs, no margin for error. And it is remarkable to think that one of the finalists tonight will be Finland, Germany, Belgium or Croatia in the World Cup final, because that's the half of the draw the way it is.
Belgium beat Hungary 5-0, lost to Northern Ireland. I've already said they beat Australia 5-1. What a performance that was. Croatia beat New Zealand, lost to Australia, and beat Northern Ireland. That was a great game. One of the deciding leg shootout. Held it together, and that's why they're here.
Well, I did the Belgian game last night against Australia. Every time you looked as though Australia could dig their way back into it with Nicholson playing the better darts. The Hybrex boys just wouldn't let them. They were simply superb. And Restovich looks as though he spent all night on the practice board.
Well, maybe right now we are seeing the real Tonchi Restovich. Maybe he doesn't like the pairs doubles format. Maybe he doesn't get into his flow, find a rhythm, because he's certainly found a rhythm this morning. Not a great visit. That made up for it. Good last start from Kim Huybrechts.
Needed that, didn't he?
The darts are even going in firmer than they were yesterday. He's a different player today, is Tonchi. Now double eights. He's got it. Look at the reaction. He knows how important that could be. Don't give your opponent a chance.
And he knows he's in a match as well. The reaction says it all.
97.
Restovich hits the trouble with the last dart again. Reminder, 2 singles matches. If it's 1 win apiece, we go to a doubles match. All first to 4 legs. If a team wins both singles matches, it's game over.
Short format.
97.
Got to make the most of your opportunities. When they come along, they have to be taken. Like Kim Huybrechts did in that last leg.
100.
Double eight had to go, and it did. My goodness. Tonchi, he's enjoying this.
100.
Brilliant darts from Kim Huybrechts. After the first start, he couldn't leave a finish, so that was the best he could do.
Determined character, Restovich. Couldn't watch last night when Marjanovic hit the winning dart. That shot we saw of him crouching down on the edge of the stage with his back to the board. But what a celebration it was. Now Kim Huybrechts setting himself up. A nice 101 leave 64. Restovich though, top of the chop, has to go for this now.
It'd be fair to say that that wasn't a great effort, was it? Well, he's already taken this out in the last leg. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
32. Croatia require 145.
And Restovich now paying the price for the poor visit last time out when he was on 170. Well, it looks as though it's going to be a break-up throw and a 2-1 lead for Kim Huybrechts, and
Belgium require 32.
very much advantage Belgium in this one now. Should he take this out? No problem. Break-up throw, 2-1. He holds his throw here. He'll need 1 leg for victory. Kim Huybrechts, 2-1 up on Tonchi Restovich with that finish.
We've seen Kim Huybrechts emerge in the last 2 or 3 years as a real force in the world of darts. Reaching a final in the Players' Championships, losing out to Phil Taylor last November. Big things await, Kim. He's a real talent. And you just feel that, I know he's not playing great, but it's kind of simple for him.
81.
Nothing's too much effort. It doesn't look an effort. Unlike Tonchi, it really does look hard work sometimes.
41.
Short format like the preliminary round of the World Championship, but this is the quarter-final of the World Cup of Darts. And Kim Huybrechts turns on the style. A nice ton 40, just at the right time. Starting to warm up nicely, but you don't have too much time to warm up in the singles over the short format. You've got to really hit the ground running.
57.
You have, and it's a long day as well. Quarter-finals, semis and finals tonight. So you've got to try and stay fresh, focused,
140.
ready for a battle. And Huybrechts, he's hitting everything now. Tonchi gone off the boil, the last leg and a bit.
93.
Absolutely, 20 to tops to go within a leg of the match. And And a 1-0 lead in this quarter-final tie. Tops against one more leg, and Belgium will have a 1-0 lead in this first quarter-final of the afternoon.
What it would mean to the Belgians to win this World Cup. You see the emotional interview with Dave Clark yesterday. Brothers talking about, sadly, the father they lost. And you could feel the emotion, couldn't you? You could sense that they wanted it for him. They've got a drive and they've got a passion for this.
100.
Switching down the board. Another one of those would do nicely.
98.
I thought the first one was in treble 19, but Kim Huybrechts the clear favourite.
Well, Tonchi, it's the hold,
57.
then break. And we might see the last leg decider. Kim has got to switch. He should stay there, or
99.
he's left 167. The 57 would have left 170, but that's fine, in control.
Yeah, and Kim will want to get this done as quickly as possible and give Belgium a 1-0 lead. It's up to his brother then, Ronnie Huybrechts, to show the same form that he did last night, but that was nice from Restovic. Treble 19 for Bull, and he's not going to take it out this time.
99.
Tall order from Restovic.
104.
You do feel this is to save this first match of the quarter-final.
Now, single 4. That leaves Tops. He hit this before in the first leg, and he's got in again. Right in the middle. Restovic has won 2 legs, and he's taken out 97 and 104. Back in it.
I never doubted it.
You liar.
97.
Not once. Fair play to him. Absolutely magnificent.
Well, it takes guts and bottle as well. That was to stay in this rubber, if you like.
97.
And a good start as well. Now, Marjanovic is to come against Ronnie Huybrechts. Marjanovic has been the dominant force. So it's not a do-or-die situation at the moment if Kim Huybrechts was to win this heat.
100.
Restovic, a different player to the one we've seen in the pairs up till now. And as Wayne said, Marjanovic still to come against Ronnie Huybrechts. Ronnie is going to have to play the type of form that he showed last night against Australia, when he was every bit the player that his younger brother is. And he's going to have to do something similar in this singles match coming up immediately after this one. That's still to be decided. This man's still the favourite.
It's become apparent that Tonchi prefers playing singles to doubles. Maybe like Robert Thornton, who didn't play very well at all yesterday. He never seems to play that bad in singles. So maybe he's another.
Belgium require 124.
Starts with a treble 20. Double 11 for a 1-0 lead.
102. Croatia require 100.
Now, he's already taken out a 104. Can he take out a 157? No.
81.
Good last
Belgium
start.
require
Put
22.
some pressure on Kim Huybrechts. Now, double 11. And gets it. Kim Huybrechts celebrates. The Belgians are 1-0 up. To come, we have